I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one.
Welcome back. A little bit of an update on our UHI254 tractor that we bought. We're going to try and get it registered. Need to put a few things on that to get it registered. Needs to have an amber light, which I've got, number plate light, and a sticker because it's got hydraulic steering. So you need to have a sticker on there that just says check it before you drive it, and don't go over 45 k's an hour. I don't think I want to go over 45 k's an hour on this. So hang around or stick around. I will and watch. I'm going to try and wire it up to the lights and see how I go today. So one of the first things I'm going to do is to take this little VIN plate off this plastic cover, and I'm going to see if I can mount it up somewhere on the steel work. I'll rivet it on. This sat up under there. I don't know if you can see that. That sat up under there. Had a couple of screws holding it on. I dropped my keys down behind there, so I needed to take it off, and it was only held on with 1 or 2 screws. You don't need it, gives me more foot room. So let's see if we can get that off and rivet that on. Alright, so where to mount this so it's not in a bad spot. I don't know if that'll last in the sun, that's my worry. And it doesn't look too bad there. It's up under, maybe just there. I think, yeah, I think that looks alright. There you go. Step number 1 done. What we've learned is that's the lights that are off. You turn on one, it comes onto the parker. You turn on the second one, it turns on the reversing light, the rear working lights. This one here, that's what I run the power off for my amber light. Because obviously if I'm driving anywhere on public roads, I want people to see me, so it makes sense. And it's not the brake light, you can see that as well. So we'll leave that on, and we'll come over here. So we'll earth this, and we'll see if we can find the power. And it should show up on here which one of these has the light. Okay, so now what we do, see if we can wedge this in somehow without breaking it. The good thing is we know the tractor's earthed. So if you want to hold that there, you're right, and just tell me if that light goes off.
Yep. Yeah, on, off, on.
All right. So that, I've got this, thank you. So that is the, looks like a blue wire. So that's the one I want to feed all my power off.
Sweet.
Okay, that was easy. Right, so what I've got here is, this is a wire connector. So you feed this over a live wire. You can see there are 2 holes in there. we'll take this green wire green, because it looks pretty. It's the only wire I've got, to be fair. So we'll take this wire, and I'll show you here. You feed the wire into there like that, and then you feed the other live wire that you want to connect it to over this little bit, and then this bit of steel, when you fold it over and clip it together, pierces the wire, and that makes it, transfers electricity from one to the other. We're going to run that wire through here, so it comes through like the other one does. I'm going to, it's a very thin wire, but I guess Chinese tractors use the most minimalist thing they can. So you can see that that's now in like that. I should have put that over there first. So that's now, if I can get that over. And then feed that one in. So now, when we clip this together, whee! When we clip that together like this, get that angle just right. Make sure that's in there. Awkward to get in there without clipping the other wires. I don't want to wreck them. And that's it. So that should now be live. So we couldn't find a number plate holder with a light in it, and I grabbed a motorcycle one. And I tell you what, it's pretty robust, fairly solid. It's got a little light on it, positive and negative. The tractor's earthed, so I'm going to cut one of these and put a little ring clip on, and I'll bolt that straight onto there. I've just got to find a spot to mount it, and I thought, I don't know if you can see that, but I reckon, what do you think about that? Right over the, if I take that one nut off,
Just fit beautifully.
it's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, that's very good.
The trick now is to try and find a spanner or a socket to fit that.
Finally starting to take shape.
got the tail light plate on, and it works really well. So next step is to install the orange light, which is this big thing here. So as you can see, it comes with what's called a DIN connector. That's this thing here. So you mount that into the roof of the cab, and it's got a rubber cap on it, so you can drive it around. You don't bang into trees and break your light. If you're going to go out on the road, you take this off, you slide that on, it's got a little connector in there, and screw it on, and you've got your little flashing light. So that's what it's meant to do anyway, we'll see. You know, having drills, fantastic. The best drill addition I've ever had is what's called a stepper drill, like this. And yeah, especially for drilling like the shed frame down there. And hopefully, this is a 25mm at the end of it. I'm hoping that will match up with that. So, one way to find out, I guess. I think I'll put it just there. It's close. I think if I put it here, so it'll come through. It's close enough to this mounting point, so it's not flexible like this.
Not floppy.
And it's also close enough to screw this to that.
See the stars and the planets.
that tractor is a mobile phone holder. One for a push bike, mounts really well. Got to have your tunes. Last thing to do is to put these little stickers on that tell you if you have a hydraulically powered steered tractor, you cannot go over 45 k's an hour. Who would go over 45 k's an hour in a tractor? Especially one like this. So, to find a place to put it, Joe. On the glass.
Is there a spot we're meant to put them, or?
I think it's just where you can see it as you get on. I was going to put one here.
I was going to say that's a perfect spot down there.
So that'll
You see that when you're climbing in?
because you can't get in the other side. So
No.
that just jumps out and I'll keep a spare.
Yeah, I don't know how long that's going to last. A spare will be good.
Yeah. Well, there you go. So we've got the tractor registered. It took had to buy a few extra things for it. I'll flash up something here which shows you what you need if you want to register a trailer in New South Wales. It's conditionally a trailer? Tractor. Trailer. If you want to register a tractor in New South Wales, they're registered conditionally, cost us $248, and that includes the insurance, the CTP. It is the first time this tractor, this make and model, has been registered in New South Wales. So it took 24 hours for the services people to contact a unit here called Technical Inquiries to add the make and model, but it was painless. We just went in, we filled in the paperwork, and we got it registered, and we put all the things on that we need to have it registered, and it was fine.
Yep.
I don't know if I'd do 45 k's an hour in it. I just took it for a spin up the court because I haven't actually had it out of second the entire time I've had it. I reckon it probably could do 45, but I don't think I'd feel comfortable doing 45. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.